Всем доброго времени суток. Продолжаем прохождение Elex. Мы, в общем-то, закончили на том, что я нифига не могу выполнить вот эту с отступниками. Не могу, он на любую херню не отвечает агрессией. Холодность у меня слишком высокая для того, чтобы, короче, избежать конфликта. Видимо, придется их всех грохнуть. Придется.
I'm ready to attack the Yovich. But I. What do you mean? Which side? The Elex. Oh.
Он недовольный. И вот эту вот херню я не могу, короче, воткнуть. А на все остальные он отвечает агрессией. И мне теперь сейчас нужно срочно бежать отсюда, иначе они меня толпой тут просто укандошат. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Тихо. Да блин, не заметил. Да блин. Смотри, вообще просто ужасная хрень. Не, надо куда-то поближе валить. На. Чё там? Шла вон отсюда, тихо. Ну тихо, блин. Да блин. Так. Что с тобой, чувак? Ну и сейчас быстренько их всех тут вычистим. Тут вот еще с той стороны до хрена. Фигач, не убили. Так. Ну я прям раскачал, слушайте, эту фигню. Так, они внутри. С одного выстрела уже грохаю этих отступников. Непонятно, внутри они, не внутри. Наверху. Да, альпов, получается, у меня тут вообще не остается. От слова совсем. Я всех поубивал, блин. Ну, не только я, конечно. Ну, вроде бы все получается. Я что, сюда не заходил ни разу, что ли? Интересно. Или вот, да нет, смотри-ка, нифига. Че это я тут не был?
Too easy.
Хотя как я не был-то, если выключал его. Преобразователь этот просто, да. Видимо, без очков был. В темноте не увидел. Угу. Так, ну что ж. Погнали. Дальше.
With everything that's going on.
All right. I've completed everything. I'm just waiting for you to finish the raider.
You just tell me when you're good to go, and I'll have it ready.
Так, ну что, готовить? Что у меня в заданиях? Последний полет, да. Можно готовить. Ну-ка, давай сохранимся. Что, прямо сейчас сразу и полетим? В принципе, да, вообще пофигу, как бы, ну... Я вот и в одного все сделаю.
Get that flyer ready to go. I will start the attack on Zakor now.
Attack. Right. So you're not just using this for transport.
No, I need the raider to take out a shield generator.
Right. You could have said that earlier.
Why? What's the problem?
You never said anything about weapon systems.
We said fully operational.
You said you wanted to fly it. I've not had time to repair the weapon systems on top of everything else.
Then why didn't you tell me that?
Then why didn't you tell me what you were planning? If I had known, I could have told you the weapons weren't... I've just about had time to get this thing flying again. It's a complex machine.
Attacking that generator from the air is the only way to take it out. I'll have to ram it.
That's suicide. How will you get out in time?
This is the only way in. So I will have to figure out how to escape when I'm there.
You are one crazy son of a bitch. You fuck this up, we're all dead. Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm not asking for volunteers. You stupid son of a bitch. Good luck, Ray. I'm counting on you.
Что-то у меня вылетела игра. Странно, но как-то так. Сейчас попробуем пропустить, может быть, эту фигню.
You fuck.
Пропустить ролик.
It looks like some crazy ass head did your flying stunt for you. That guy must have owed you big time.
Ray, you crazy bastard. I guess he felt guilty for getting me into this mess. Well, Ray, you've opened the way to the Ice Palace. I guess it's time for me to go deeper into Zakor.
I think the others are already waiting on you. Good luck. Go show the hybrid. I hope you get the answers you need. And try not to get killed. We'll all be here. Hoping not to die.
Далее. Понятно. Так, а тут что у нас? Оборона. Понятно, короче, надо просто идти и валить всех. Так, ну давай сначала с обороны начнем. Так, давай вот сюда. Фух, так там робот остался в живых. Так, а я что, без спутников, что ли? Блин, надо было бестию взять с собой. Сейчас вернусь. Сейчас вернусь. Или они уже все там? А, ну да, все, получается, уже там воюют. Я тут один, как дурак, брожу, блин. Ладно. Тогда погнали. Опять там куча альбов, блин, откуда они берутся? Ладно, хрен на них. Все, уже надо заканчивать. Сегодня уже 1 марта. Сегодня, завтра уже должна выйти 2-я часть. Я ее уже купил. И буду играть. Что-то не заметил я. Так, ну что у них тут? Что-то я наших не вижу. А, или вот они. Наших тут вообще просто море. Море ни о чем, короче, вообще. Короче, все на мне. Ни хрена не вижу, что происходит.
There you are. We are ready. If you are ready, then we can leave immediately.
And so you are going to work with Nasty? Will you fight alongside the clerics?
It is the only way we stand a chance against the Alp defenses. They have realized that by now, as we have all realized that this all depends on you now. If you have anything to take care of before the attack, you must do it now. We stand ready for the order to attack.
I'll kill this animal.
Да как бы, ребята, я сам тут справлюсь. Наверное. Сейчас мы... У меня тут хватает силенок. Все. Все, да? А, еще один какой-то тут есть. Ты кто? Просто зверюга. Так. У меня должно быть оружие получше-то, наверное, да? Че у меня с винтовкой этой? Плазменная. А че я не улучшил? А, у меня, блин, лазерная винтовка. Он че, 90, да? Где-то у меня был тут... Нет, нет, нет. Вот. Ага, отлично. Так, Альп-солдат. Или что, все? Все, наверное.
Damn it, what's wrong with you? You almost missed all the fun here.
Didn't you hear the attack order?
The cleric Conrad is still alive. Why should I help you and the damn clerics? If you think that's happening, you've lost your mind.
If that's so, then why are you here?
To watch the elves put you lot down. Ah, it's cold as death here. I don't understand how the elves have lasted so long in this place. Maybe the cold for so long is why the elf defenses gave way. Maybe it was too cold even for that bunch of bastards.
The destruction of the Alp defenses was nothing to do with you, that's for sure.
No, it was just a gift the world has given to me. Well, that was a good show, but I'd better go before I freeze to death.
Вас тут, однако, много было, да, я смотрю. Кто тут еще есть? Торальд, понятно.
Not now, all right? Not now, all right?
А из этих никто? А, ну... Из клириков никто не пришел, получается, что ли, так? Че не понимаю я. Что происходит, да? Ну да ладно. Торальд.
That's it. The Alps' defenses have been destroyed. But our work is far from complete. You must take on the next task. You must inject mana into the hybrid. It's the only way he can be stopped. The fate of Magellan is on your shoulders. Go. Change the future.
Все. И эти тоже свалили, блин. То есть... Ладно, даже собирать ничего не буду. Нахер. Или что, или собрать. Что там будет впереди, даже не знаю. Даже не знаю, что там будет впереди. Хотя мне это, наверное, уже похеру. То если было бы... Ладно. Если бы я на самой большой сложности играл, то, конечно, собрал бы. Ладно, погнали. Да, на вот этом попробуем. Блин, а так не видно ни хера. Слишком он светится жестко, нахуй. По-моему, обычная лазерная получше была, нет? Что-то как-то, да. Тут по бокам ни хрена нет, я так понимаю. Ну и зачем тут уже этот эликсит? Нахер не буду ничего собирать. Погнали быстренько уже все. Не вижу. А как играть-то вот так вот? Как стрелять? Слушай, ну это херня какая-то, блин. Давай-ка обратно лазерную. С ней хотя бы видать, куда стреляешь-то нахуй. Она и быстрее. Что-то они какие-то пассивные ребята, блин, все. Интересно, блин. Зачем тут телепорт? Терек. Че, биться будем? С тобой нет? Да.
Jax, you have betrayed your comrades. And it seems even now, you have not returned to serve the directive.
My own kind betrayed me.
You truly are misguided.
No, I have learned the truth. The choices the Albs have made will destroy them. You must change the destiny of our people.
Our destiny is set.
You say our, but you're talking about the Hybrid's plans.
Our people pledged our destiny to the Hybrid. We were lost, and he gave us purpose. The directive will bring all of us to the next stage of evolution. The free people will be left behind as we ascend to the next level. Elex is evolution, and we are the people who shall make that leap.
The Albs will evolve, but we must control our own destiny.
The Albs and all of Zakor are doomed if we continue in this way. Our people committed ourselves to this cause. You cannot expect us to step back. Now we are on the edge of achieving all that we have fought for. The Hybrid will soon complete his work, and our people will seize the rewards promised to us.
I was betrayed by someone here in the Ice Palace.
The directive does not allow for betrayal.
The attack on my raider, my execution. It was all planned before I left the Ice Palace. Now, you will tell me why.
You blame your failures on others. Even your own father recognized that weakness in you. He feared that you were not ready for the role you had. That you would bring only danger to your people.
Wardick said that?
Wardick was ever a faithful servant of the Hybrid. He would not let family bonds undermine his commitment to the Hybrid and the directive. He was shamed by your weakness, and his shame at your failures that drove him from the Ice Palace. You destroyed his future, and left him with the choice of suicide, or exile with the Separatists. Since then, it is clear to me that he has given up Elex, and fallen into the madness of emotions.
This is guesswork.
It is something I should have seen earlier. Before he left, he called you a bastard. Perhaps he was succumbing to emotion even then.
Who benefited from my execution?
I ordered your personal effects disposed of shortly after your crash. Your father took them. Calyx took the role of Alexeter. A role that should have been your destiny if you hadn't failed. But that is irrelevant. The worthy are promoted when the weak fall.
We will see who's weak, Tarek. I will learn the truth when I speak to the Hybrid.
You think the Hybrid will speak to you? You betrayed the directive. You brought our enemies to our gates. He will never allow you an audience.
He has no choice.
The shot to your head may not have killed you, but it has obviously damaged your brain. You lost the focus and strength that are the gifts of the Alps.
I no longer follow the directive. I am no slave to the Hybrid.
If you think you can face the Hybrid and live, you are mistaken. Death will prove you wrong. The strong will prevail. The Alps will evolve. That is Magellan's future. You are a
Не мой размерчик. Мне нужно что-нибудь побольше. А чё, биться с тобой не будем, что ли? Я думал, мы драться с тобой будем. Чё там? Чё там, чё здесь? Убить робот-пылесос.
You are here.
Кто здесь? Все закрыто. Что по-китайски там, что ли?
I see you, Jax.
Че тебе надо? Так, ну-ка. Комнатка.
I just learned that Jax is to be sent in search of Thorald the Pilgrim. Jax will be more vulnerable once he is outside the Ice Palace. If the hybrid is to be stopped, then it is time to act. I have asked Zardon to come to the meeting point. He will ensure that things are taken care of from there. Everything will have to move quickly now if I am not to miss this chance to stop him. My plan failed. Jax cannot be found. But all the reports suggest Jax is now fighting alongside the Free People. He has acted against the directive. Against Zakor. I will have to leave the Ice Palace and find him before Tarek learns of his treason. Jack's defection will be my death, one way or another. The exile and the separatists are now my only chance.
Броня командора, кстати. И перепыпем. Плюс 9. Ну, в общем-то, идет-то тебе запись.
Despite the expectations of some, my sons have grown to become exceptionally strong. Whether this is the warrior gene or the fighting spirit of the Berserkers, I do not know. But if this becomes widely known, I will have no way back. My fate will be sealed. If it is their Berserker heritage, that isn't helping in their struggle to keep their will. It is clear to me that I have lost both of them to the hybrid. The hybrid's control of them is complete, and they will soon take my place. But what if their past is discovered? No impure can join the Chosen. Their impurity may lead to my execution if it is discovered. Tarek is beginning to grow suspicious. He will use this to destroy me. Now only the death of my sons can save me.
Ох, он сволочь какая, блин. Шлем, мафон.
Jax is alive. I have heard many reports to confirm this. It is more than just rumor. Tarek must not have heard this news, or he would have acted against me. Elex must have failed his mission to execute his brother. But he remains the best option I have to eliminate Jax before he can return to the hybrid. I will have to bring them together, so that Elex can finish his task. With luck, neither of them will return, and I will be free from the past.
So, Wardick worked with Zardom to sabotage my mission. He sent my brother Elex to kill me, and all to save his own position at the Ice Palace. The man who claims to be my father wanted me dead, and instead, he was forced from the Ice Palace himself. Now we will see which of us death finds first.
Да. Так, что у меня там за задание? А, все, никакого. Давай-ка к этому придурку сходим. К Тареку это. Может, теперь он что-нибудь скажет.
Wardick, Warwick and Zardom betrayed us all.
Wardeck was brought down by your frailties. Zardom grew too emotional. He believed in himself before the directive.
There's more to it than that. They worked together to plan this. Zardom only ever had one goal. Your position. The rank of First Elexiter. And Warwick dreamed of creating a dynasty. A legacy for himself. But we are not his children. We weren't even born in Zakor. Warwick took us from the Berserkers as children, and he fought to keep that secret from you.
Then Wardeck has been flawed for longer than I thought. And he was right to hide your heritage. I would have doubted your abilities. You have only proved that I was right to doubt you.
I have broken free. You are still the hybrid servant.
Your strength is admirable, but you are so misguided in your aims. That is your weakness. You...
Фигня какая-то. Ну чё все позакрывали-то нахрен? Подожди, а там что-то светилось, я помню. Здесь вот из этого. Вот смотри.
Come to me. We have much to discuss.
А. Хе-хе. Ну ладно.
You must have many questions.
Однако тут будет сейчас битва жесткая нахрен.
So, you are here. I have been awaiting your arrival.
If you wanted to see me, you shouldn't have allowed my execution.
You are speaking with emotion, not logic.
The hybrid sees all, so did you order my death, or just allow it? Was it my past that condemned me?
The past is irrelevant. Only the future holds any importance.
If my past is irrelevant, why did you put a chip in my head to control my thoughts?
The chip improves efficiency. If the chip hadn't been damaged, you would not be asking this question. You would know that true understanding is only possible through me. Join the Chosen, and you will know the meaning of our work.
The same promise you have made to the Alps since you took control. I came here for answers, not more empty promises.
More emotion. Your personal quest is meaningless. If you think your actions now have consequence, you are mistaken. Your arrival here is proof that you are closer to the next step in evolution than any of your kind. But there are things you are yet to understand.
Третий путь какой-то. Что за третий путь?
You don't understand anything about me.
I understand more than you can imagine. I can control emotion. You are letting it consume you. What the free people think is irrelevant. But you, Jax, you must understand the truth. The comet the destroyed Magalan civilization did not arrive by chance. It was sent to begin the changes to our world, to prepare it for those who follow. There is nothing we can do to stop this. We can only be ready for their arrival. That is the truth I have guarded, and I have been preparing our world for this day.
Who is coming?
Those who will inherit our world. The further I evolve, the more I can hear their voices. First, as whispers. Now, as minds I can commune with.
Can we stop them?
They can divert comets and send them across vast distances. Their power is well beyond our own.
If individuals aren't important, then why do we need you?
My destiny was set the day the comet struck our planet. Elex transformed me. It was an accident of fate, no plan of those who follow. But it has made me their emissary. You think you fight to save our world, but it is me, and me alone, who can do that.
If you really know the future, then tell me what will happen.
The world, as you know it, will not exist in a few years. All life that remains will be forced to obey those who come to us now. They will obey, or they will cease to exist. The world must be changed before they arrive. Elex will see to that. But we must prepare people and gather the Elex that will make the changes that must come. You have accomplished much, Jax, but your work is worse than futile. You think of yourself as a savior, but if we stand against these beings, we will all perish. Now, at least the chosen will survive.
You don't expect me to believe all of this.
I foresaw the day the comet would strike our world. I was there when it hit. All my words, all my warnings, all were ignored. The world refused to listen until it was too late. That day, the Elex changed me. I was reborn, evolved. I failed to save us then. I will not fail again. The free people cannot be allowed to stand in our way. Their infighting had long stopped them from successfully interfering with our plans. All the Elex on Magalan shall be required if we are to stand against the coming threat. You once followed my word without question. It is a loss to us all that my influence ended with your brother's botched attempt to kill you. But now, you know the truth, and you can complete our vision together. Now the Judicator Ulbricht is dead. You must use your influence to stop the clerics. If you value the future of all you have seen, you will serve me and save our world.
Why not work with the free people to stop these invaders? Maybe if we fight on the same side, we can defeat these beings together.
The free people are using Elex in their technology, their world hearts, and their magic. They are blind to its true purpose. Elex was sent here to change our planet in preparation for those who follow. Nothing can be allowed to stop that change. The free people understand nothing but their own personal vengeances. That is why the Alps live without emotion. That is why the Alps have succeeded.
Imagine what they could achieve if you worked with them.
They have no interest in peace. They crave only their personal victories. Hate, emotion, and greed drives their conflict, and it will be their end.
Is there no one amongst the free people who could join the Chosen?
Thorald, the Pilgrim, was the closest to defeating me. His powers would be helpful to us. But no, his emotions and self-doubt meant he needed another mage. That was his downfall. He is too emotional as well. The mage's connection to Elex was so strong that Thorald lost control of her and the Elex. My future and that of Magellan was saved by their weakness.
Even if this is true, why should I believe we can't fight these invaders like we fought you?
My vision is the only one way to save Magellan. The Chosen will evolve to serve those who follow. All Elex must serve my purpose. All people must serve me.
I didn't come here to let you rule this world. Your time is over. My emotions don't cloud my mind. They have made me realize things about the world I could not have seen before. I did not come all this way to die at your hands. I came here to take back control of my world. Your plans were wrong then. They are wrong now. You are not the superior being you think you are.
My past is meaningless. It holds no fear. Your attempt to use it only proves that you cling to the irrelevant. Die now, or die at the hands of those that follow. Your death will be meaningless. Only my survival matters now.
Вот говнюк, блин. Валим. ТВ. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Да ну нафиг. Да блин. Они что, бесконечные, да, эти роботы? Блин, я не готов. Да блин. Так, подожди-ка. Нахер не. Да блин. Какой-то идиотизм, блин. Подожди. Что-то я ни хрена не пойму. Как с ними воевать-то, блин? Да жри давай еще. Да блин. Своими ракетницами, ублюдок. Замучил. Я так и буду только ходить, лечиться, блин. Нет, бесполезно. Так а мне, видишь, я даже не успеваю что-то придумать, блин. Я не готов. Так, ну нахер. Я не готов к битве. Надо что-то подготовиться для начала. Во-первых. Так, лазер понятно. Во-первых. Где у меня, блин? Тут еще элексового питья куча целая. Где? О, эликсир выносливости даже есть. Могучее зелье, целебное зелье. Вот. Вот что мне надо. Вот это сюда. Так, и сейчас что-нибудь приготовим. Что у меня тут? На пятерке у меня тут этот... Где-то я тут находил... Не, вот. Вдоводел, во. О, можно бегать, да. Ага, отлично. Вот вам вдоводел. Вот это они, блин, это херово придумали. Да. Что нельзя сохраниться после. И вот теперь что мне? Вот перед каждым этим попыткой его выиграть. Да ты чё, блин? Я не понял. Чё за глюк? Есть. Нет, не есть. Сейчас он еще что-нибудь придумает. Нет? Серьезно? Все? Так просто? Что это было? Такой чик панул. Иди добей. Ну, придурок.
Of all the futures I had seen, this was not amongst them, despite all of my preparation and all the Elex you have shown yourself, stronger than all of that.
So, will you submit, or will you die?
You have defeated me, but you are not strong enough to fight the beings coming to rule our world. If I die, then so does Magalan.
You cannot be allowed to complete your plan. You will work with the Free People. Your insight will help us to defeat these invaders.
The Free People are not strong enough to survive.
Your prediction about me was wrong. You cannot predict what the future holds.
We will control our own future. Once the mana takes effect, you will see this.
You know nothing of the future. I see all, and I tell you that you cannot fight them.
We will see to that.
So much suffering. An ocean of blood gushes over the land. Lives, potential. Drown in it.
You can see it all now. That destruction was all your work.
Then you have no choice. You must destroy me. This suffering cannot continue.
Remember when you were human? Before the comet hit, before the Elex changed you. Your name was Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Your plan was to save only yourself, but you have changed. You are realizing that the world must be saved. You can become a force for good.
I can't. It is too late. People can never trust me.
Then I will go to them. I will convince them your abilities are key to the future for all the people of Magalan. I will tell them your knowledge is the only way to stop this enemy.
Так это еще не конец? Серьезно? Ты серьезно?
Those who would be the new lords of this world will arrive soon. It is your task to prepare the people of Magalan for their arrival. Though
Получается, это еще не конец, да? Очень интересно. Но ни хрена непонятно. Но тут больше ничего нету, я так понимаю, да? Все закрыто. Ну, пойдем болтать дальше. А, нет, все.
Magalan, a world reshaped by the comet. A civilization lost in fire and ash. The hybrid spoke of his plan to prepare the world for what is to come. To make us understand the changes that Elex is making to our world. But after all the years of his secrecy, the blood that has been spilled to gather Elex to feed his powers. Who will listen to his warning? There is power in Elex. It has changed every living thing on Magalan. The creatures that made it, that reforged our world from out amongst the stars, are coming to claim their creation. Will that mean an end to all that is here? Or will it be a gateway to evolution It is now my task to prepare for that day. To decide the future of Magellan. The Hybrid's era is gone. Now, all the factions must decide. I have chosen my destiny. Now they must choose theirs.
Ну вот и все. Ну такая себе игруха на самом деле. Конечно, не конечно, не готика, но тоже интересно. Ну что ж, всем спасибо за просмотр. До скорых встреч. Нифига не до скорых встреч. Однако, тут я что-то раз, и игра пошла, и тут, короче, будущее Магалана, хренана. И я что-то должен со всеми поговорить, получается. Во-первых, с тем придурком поболтать придется, наверное. Пойдем разговаривать с ним. А, ну, наверное, тут чисто болтовня, скорее всего. Ну, сейчас посмотрим.
It is done. The machine has commenced its work. Our future is at hand. Soon, we will claim the rewards we have been promised.
You must be prepared for changes.
Yes. And now the hybrid will bring all of us to the next step of evolution.
No. The hybrid has consumed some berserker mana. He is changing.
Mana? Didn't that poison him?
It has changed him for the sake of all Magellan. Things must change here in the Ice Palace.
But if what you are saying is true, then our future is not predetermined as the hybrid said.
Correct. It is for us to decide our future. Our people will have to change. We must work with all the people on Magellan from now on. This is our only chance in the times to come.
Then we must begin our planning and start the work of rebuilding Zakor. We must ensure that traitor Zardom is given no more chances to interfere with our work.
I will see what can be done to stop Zardom.
I admit, I underestimated your abilities. When I heard you had been executed, I thought that was the end of you. Even when I started to hear news of your survival, I doubted your return. Anyone else in your position would have died, or given up. But what you have accomplished, you will determine the fate of our world. I will assist you in the trials that are to come. Everything for the Alb people.
Everything for the Alb people.
Ё-моё, блин. Зардом. Ну я теперь прям настоящий Альб. Ну пойдем дальше болтать. С людьми еще надо поболтать, кстати. Тут еще кто-то должен, блин, быть рядышком. А, Торрент, ага. Угу. Смотри-ка, он появилась херня эта. Трупаки валяются кругом. И ты. понял. Куда он уже слинял? А вон он сидит. Что ты тут-то делаешь? Бухаете, что ли, за победу уже? Наворачиваете мне тут. Какие-то сумки валяются, со всякой херней.
Is it over? Were you able to inject the mana into the hybrid?
It is done. Exactly as you wanted. The hybrid will begin a new age. Mana is already changing him.
Then my work has paid off. I was right.
Yes, the hybrid has already started to develop emotions. He will stand by the free people of Magellan now. The Albs, however.
Well, the Albs won't be quick to accept that their time is over. Many of them will continue to bring Elex north in the hope of reaching the next stage of evolution.
As long as they do that, they will not stop fighting us.
All that counts is that we can now believe in our future. We can make it what we want.
I fear that it will not. The hybrid was gathering Elex to prepare Magellan for the arrival of another threat to our world. They were responsible for the comet. Now, they are coming to conquer us.
So, that is what motivated him. What else did he tell you of this threat? How much time do we have before they arrive?
He didn't say, but at most, we have only a few years.
Then time will be our enemy. We must begin our preparations. You have shown us that we can overcome challenges if we work together. You will inspire us in the challenges to come. We will need your strength if we are to defend our planet. I hope to be able to stand at your side when the time comes. Look after yourself. We shall meet again, friend.
И все, да. Ну, погнали дальше. Так. Лого. Че я бегу-то сюда, когда нужно вот так вот сделать? Я херню тут занимаюсь. Слышь?
I heard you with that infernal machine, the hybrid.
Is that what you heard?
So, what did the hybrid say?
He ingested mana. It has changed him.
You managed to pump the hybrid full of that berserker shit?
I guess you could say that.
Either you're full of shit, or worse yet, what you're saying is true and those tree-hugging assholes will come for us. Either way, you're too much of a threat to be left standing. The quicker you say goodbye to this world, the better for all of us.
So, you wanna fight?
Ты серьезно, блин? А, блин. Да, блин. Хана вам, ублюдки, нахрен. Логан, козел, блин. Ублюдочный. Что получается? Мне сейчас всех убить придется, блин. Сейчас и батона завалить, и того, и сего. Всех придется позавалить. О, блин. Ну что, теперь тебя убить придется.
How did you find me?
I'm starting to understand your plans and habits.
You know my plans?
Yes, but you won't succeed in taking the place of the first Elexiter.
And who will stop me? You. You will learn to fear the mutant force that serves me. If you don't, you will die.
Не стану. Почему не стану?
I will not fight you. Your time is over, Zardom. Accept that, if you want to live.
That's my choice.
I will let you live, but only if you disappear and never return.
I will go. But know this, Jax. There will come a day when we see each other again. You must remember the power you had when you were an Alb. One day, I will make you realize what you have given up. One day, you will beg for forgiveness.
Не, это неправильно. Как? Надо его убить просто, да и все. Что это? Фига себе. На.
Give up, Zardom. Most of your mutants are dead. The others will be soon.
It's only my death that would be of consequence. Or the death of my enemy. Or the death of my enemy.
Your time is over, Zardom. Accept that, if you want to live.
That's my choice.
I will let you live, but only if you disappear and never return.
I will go, but know that.
В смысле? Жди, я его хочу убить. Ни хрена себе врага своего оставлять в живых. Он уйдет, будет козни всякие мне тут.
But, and that the Albs and the free people will soon be working. You won't defeat me.
Your force of will is a mark of your time as an Alb, but that is something we share. I will not give up my ambitions to you, Jax. You have stood in my way for too long.
So, you want to fight?
И это, мне кажется, правильно будет. Что-то я тут не был, да? Ну, я так понимаю, тут ничего интересного нету. Не-не-не. Только семерка, да?
I'm in.
Ни хрена тут, короче, интересного нету, да? Ладно. Это все фигня. Далее погнали сюда. Да, но наворотила я здесь, конечно, до хрена ошибок.
They say that the hybrid is no longer a threat.
You must welcome that news.
I hope that this means an end to all conflicts, and not merely a change of enemy to one of the other factions.
The hybrid isn't dead, but he will serve the free people from now on.
Serve the free people? I find that hard to believe.
He has ingested mana. Exposure to it has changed who he is.
Mana? The Elex the Berserkers process with their plants. And that has altered the hybrid?
It has made him more aware. He now has a conscience and is capable of empathy.
And the Berserkers came up with this plan. That is quite incredible. That is truly good news. The world will know your name. May Kalan protect you. May your name be honored through the ages.
Вильям. Но мне не Вильям нужен. Мне нужна Бестию. Бестию надо посажать на трон. Наверное. Или Бестия со мной останется. Тоже интересная вещь. Ну давай.
Analyzing. Status is optimal.
You're a loyal companion. It's good to have you here, you four.
The invincible hybrid. Omnipotent, all-knowing. What I once believed, now I know. The hybrid is all-powerful. He will lead us into the future.
The hybrid has changed. You will see a difference in him from now.
Your progress has been impressive. You are efficient, determined. You have a keen mind. Those qualities are clear in you, Commander. Magalan belongs to the Albs. The free people must bow to us. They all talk of liberty or saving Magalan, but only Albs can offer salvation. For Magalan's people to survive, we alone must have control.
The reports from Zakor are pretty confused. Can you tell us what's going on?
The hybrid lives, but the balance of power has shifted. The hybrid will work with the free people. He will help us change the future.
You want me to believe that the Albs will agree to get friendly and help us? The Albs are still patrolling. I saw them only a few hours ago.
Yes, and you should cease your resistance to their plans. Only the hybrid and his chosen can survive what is to come. You should look to the defenses of this place. They will be needed in the storm to come.
What storm? Who are we fighting now?
The hybrid has evolved beyond any of us. His abilities have foreseen a danger that threatens us all.
And you believe him?
Yes. You chose me to lead the people here in Origin. Now, you must follow my decision.
Well, that's not terrifying at all. But I suppose I don't have any choice but to roll with it. I've got to say, I knew you were the one to make sense of all this. I saw it. I saw it before all the others. Origin was founded to provide you with a base. So, know that we stand with you in the storm to come.
Stop being an asshole.
What if I say the Duke?
Yeah, whatever. Let's get on with it.
He's dead.
As long as you know the shit you've walked into. Whatever this god does for them, it certainly helps these clerics fight. You'd almost think they were outlaws. There must be more of those fuckers out there somewhere. So, you actually did it. Is that Alb freak finally gone?
No. The hybrid is still alive. He surrendered to me.
You had it at your mercy. Why didn't you just kill the damn thing? Well, I guess you're built out of tougher stuff than the Duke. Shit. You know, when I first met you, I thought you'd just fuck around. Yeah.
Just forget it.
It's remarkable what one person can achieve. You defeated the hybrid. The fact you taught it emotion is fascinating. It will be interesting to see what happens next. With their common enemy gone, will the factions unite? What will the hybrid become? I'm intrigued to find out. But what happens next? You're now part of Magalan's great history. There is still so much to discover. Now that the war is over, it should be much easier for us to explore and gather that data.
Херня. Так, ты что скажешь?
You're doing well, I see. What about the hybrid?
I convinced him to change his mind. I think he will work with the people of Magalan now, rather than try to destroy them. He could be a force for good.
Then Thorold was right all along. Who'd have known? Well, it's over now. It is for us to decide the future. We must take this chance.
Cool.
I have to get my thoughts together.
У тебя братуха погиб, ё-моё, ты чё?
From a lost sheep to a wolf. You might not be a berserker, but you defeated the hybrid. And now you've climbed so far. What will you do now? Will you let the free people live in peace?
Yes. The hybrid will help us bring the remaining Alps into line.
Your courage has brought the world to this place. Magalan owes you. I bow my head in thanks on behalf of all free people.
Fucking countryside.
So, you did it. You did do it, right?
Yes, I defeated the hybrid. Yes, I changed the hybrid. But it will take some time before he truly accepts his new role as protector of Magalan.
I don't know why, but from the first moment I saw you, I knew you could do it.
You did?
Yeah, okay. Well, to be completely honest, when I saw you for the first time, I thought, who the fuck is this asshole? But, you know, you turned out to be okay. You haven't just decided the war. You've looked out for the little people, too. People can say what they want, but I think you're okay.
That's good to know.
Best compliment you're gonna get from me, asshole.
Молодец. Так, ну пойдем к этому сходим.
I've heard that the Ice Palace has been attacked, and that you were behind that.
Yes.
That is good news for all of Magaland. And what of the hybrid?
The hybrid lives. He spoke to me and was prepared to negotiate. The Pilgrim's plan to use mana worked. The mana is changing the hybrid. He's developing feelings. He's now prepared to negotiate with the free people. You can find a way to work together.
So it's true. That's more than we could have hoped for. Now we can live in freedom. Thanks to you. The Berserkers are in your debt. Your name will be spoken as we return Magaland to the world it was. May your name be honored everywhere. You shouldn't rely on machines.
Все, крайний.
Home again, home again. Alcohol and profit await.
Эй, вставай, придурок.
Hey, you. We have to talk.
What do you want?
There's a rumor going around that you were with the hybrid in the Ice Palace. It's a stubborn rumor. Those sorts of things often turn out to be true.
Is it true?
If there's any truth to it. And I'd be surprised if a man who killed the hybrid didn't start to get other ideas about who on Magaland they would overthrow.
The hybrid was contaminated with mana. He's working for all of us now. Even you.
Mana? You're feeding it the Berserker's magic? Can you trust it? I mean, that thing was crazy without cramming it with that stuff.
You're going to have to live with it.
I'm thinking I don't have to live with anything. I'm thinking it would be safer if you didn't leave this place alive.
Дуроса мы спасли, да. Так купольный город пал. А, ну вот. Угу. Да, ну такое себе.
What the fuck are you doing here? I will kill you.
Мы убили его? Серьезно? Ладно, все, хватит. Победа, заданий больше нету, да. Все свершилось. Может, теперь точно всем спасибо за просмотр и до скорых встреч.